For decades, one story has been used to shame NASA that they spent millions developing a pen that could write in space, while the Soviets simply used a pencil. It's a tale that paints NASA as wasteful and foolish. But what if I told you that almost every single part of that story is a lie? Declassified documents and historical records reveal a truth that is far more fascinating. Buckle up, because we're about to expose one of history's greatest myths. So why didn't NASA just use a pencil? The answer isn't incompetence, it's safety. Inside the confined, oxygen-rich environment of a spacecraft, a pencil is a disaster waiting to happen. Graphite is conductive. Floating dust could easily short-circuit critical electronics, potentially causing a fire. Imagine that. A tiny piece of pencil lead could doom an entire mission. Furthermore, the brittle tips could break off, becoming dangerous projectiles in zero gravity, threatening astronauts' eyes and sensitive equipment. The humble pencil wasn't a simple solution. It was a lethal hazard. Here's where the story gets interesting. Contrary to the myth, NASA didn't invent or fund the development of the space pen. It was the brainchild of a private inventor, Paul C. Fisher. He spent his own company's money, over $1 million of his own, to create a pressurized ballpoint pen that could write in zero gravity, underwater, and in extreme temperatures. After rigorous testing, NASA agreed it was the superior solution and adopted it. But in the ultimate irony of the Cold War, the Soviets, upon seeing its success, also abandoned pencils and began ordering the exact same Fisher Space pens for their missions. So, both superpowers ended up using the same American-made pen. And now for the final twist that shatters the myth completely. NASA never placed a massive, taxpayer-funded order for these pens. In fact, initially, astronauts simply purchased them themselves from Houston-area department stores and drugstores for just $6. There was no grand government contract. It was a triumph of private innovation solving a public problem with almost zero cost to the American taxpayer. The story of waste is a complete fabrication. So the next time someone tells you the story of NASA's wasteful space pen, you can hit them with the facts. It's a story not of government bloat, but of American ingenuity and entrepreneurship. It's a story that ended with both American and Soviet astronauts relying on the same brilliant, privately invented tool. If you learned something new, smash that like button. It really helps the channel. Share this with someone who still believes the myth. And subscribe to Facts Revealed for more videos that separate legend from reality. Thanks for watching.